records. And then and with technology, you know, went from cassettes to wax to CDs, and I just felt that it was a better way to do that. So we created a technology where you could do it online. So now we service thousands of DJs in over 150 countries that subscribe to our service. So as a professional DJ, I'm employed by the record companies to service their music to the DJs around the world.
So you found a solution to a problem.
Solution to a problem, and it's very cost effective. So now we can actually record a song in here tonight, and once we finish it, I can hit the button and they can go to DJs and radio stations all over the world. Now the cool thing about it is once the DJs get it, then the DJs leave feedback. And we have it to where the DJs leave feedback, and once they leave feedback, that feedback goes to the record company and or the artist. So now they know do they have a good record or not. A few seconds ago we heard the Colonel Loud California record, that was on there. That was came out on VirDiKo in March. Some of the recent success stories like that. We were the first ones to get Flex by Rich Homie Quan. We got that last September, so now it's really just still popping. But we get it before anybody else, so we are the first ones to service it to the professional DJs. We don't service consumers, we only service the DJs and radio stations. Like I said, we have DJs in over 150 countries, and we get thousands of DJs to the site every day.
So who can send you music?
Independent artists, record companies, labels. Like I said, we deal with all the majors, we deal with all independents. So normally, 9 times out of 10, once you've heard a record, we've probably had it for 90 days. It takes that long. Any artist that's listening, it takes anywhere from 9 months to a year to break your record. So if you're trying to put out a record every month, you're wasting a lot of money. I tell all the artists, pick that one record that you're going to be confident about and you're going to stick with, and you're going to perform it so much that you're tired of it. That's probably about the time that it's going to break. It's just like birthing a baby. It takes 9 months to a year minimum. So artists, if you try to give me a mixtape and you don't have a hot single, I'm going to throw your mixtape away or not take it. Because I won't listen to a mixtape unless you have a hot single. Perfect example is Yellow Beezy out of Dallas, Oak Cliff area. He got a high record. He had a couple of them. So he reached me his mixtape and I took it and I listened to it, and it's a good mixtape. But just out of artists, you just reached me a mixtape with 20 songs on it. I ain't got 60, 70 minutes to listen to your record. I don't have that kind of time personally, you know. But, you know, that's just a little helpful hint. Pick your one record, get your marketing and promotion plan around your record for the entire 2016 for that one record. If it don't catch, it don't catch, but you're not dropping 10, 12 records every year. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time to get it into the system. You know, so this California record is blowing up all over. And like I said, it's been out since last March, April. You feel me? So we coming up on January now. And that record probably gonna run through next summer. They just put the video out last week. You know, so anyway, any other questions about VirDiKo or what we do?
That right there, I think that kind of like wrapped her up like completely.
I got one question. I want to know who with you servicing the record labels and doing that with the music with for the artists and all that. Who's paying? Is it the record company or the artist?
No, the record company employ and pay me. Okay. As a DJ, I don't think that DJs have to pay for music.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to.
No, because you break it.
Right. You know, and I'm playing the music, and I'm really doing the artist and the company a service if I happen to play it. So, you know, we have packages that start anywhere from $100 and they go on up, you know, based on the amount of awareness that they want, the artist that they want. So we take it, we send it out, we put banner ads on the site, we do all type of social network promoting to bring awareness to the record. And there's no guarantees. I like to be upfront honest with the artist. There's no guarantees. I can give you a record to 100 DJs, but if it's a bad record, it's gonna be a bad record. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gonna play it. So, but if I give 100 DJs a record and they like it, and 50 of them like it, then we just got a service. And you know, just to justify what we do, and I'm because I know you got to cut to some music. You know, you think about it. If we make a record in this room right now, we want to send it to 100 DJs. First, do we have 100 DJs mailing address? maybe first before that, do we even know 100 DJs?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then how much is it gonna cost us to print a CD, package it, and put postage on it and mail it to them? How do we know it got to them? How we know what they thought about it and are they gonna play it? You see what I'm saying? That's a lot of unknowns between here and there, and we solved that with the solution of VirDiKo. So it's VirDiKo.com. We're on all the social networks, Instagram, Twitter. It's VirDiKo. VirDiKo.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna be blasting VirDiKo all over my Instagram, cause
You talk straight to the man.
I'm just saying.
VirDiKo.com. So I got a team of people that work with me in a couple different states. My right hand, I got a right hand in Dallas, a right hand in Fort Worth, DJ Dre.
Right.
I don't know if y'all know DJ Dre. I call him the governor of Fort Worth, and also Lady C. She's very experienced in the business, and I try to move in sync with them, and they help me a great bit. But I love them to death. We got people all over, man. We got folks in New Orleans, Chicago, Memphis. But anyway, if you're trying to get your music service to DJs, that's what we specialize in. We've been in business 8 years, and proud to say, if we were doing bad business, y'all know bad news travels fast. It's a week or two. I would tell people, you sell bad dope, you're not gonna make it a couple of days on the streets.
Right.
But if you sell good dope, you're gonna be all right. We've been here for 8 years, and ain't nobody looking for me. And I ain't nobody trying to kidnap me. Done so.
True
anyway,
businessman. That on that note, dude, that's like.
Oh, somebody got
We
a
got a
question.
question? Okay, go ahead.
Because when you got to talk about it, you said once it goes through everybody, the artist may or may not get the feedback.
Mhm.
So then, I mean, what's the ratio on that? Because if an artist sends it in and it goes through, even if it's bad, you still want to know. Or maybe they said, hey, the lyric's good, but the beat's not good. The beat was nice and it was high, tighten up right here. How? If is it a 70% chance they're not gonna get a holler back? Is it 50-50? What's the percentage in getting some feedback back?
Well, let me say this. I don't know about percentages, but what I will say is, on the average record, you're looking at about 500 to 600 DJs minimum that will comment on your record, because we service thousands of DJs.
Well, that's good.
So after a
good
couple
piece of
hundred
them,
100 feedbacks come in, you kind of know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't take it don't take a million of them. But what I will say is, we do have on our website to where you can rate it. You can rate a song from 1 to 5, 5 being best. Now, you may have 1,000 plays on your song and 3 downloads.
Right.
That means you probably don't have a high record.
Right.
But you got 1,000 plays and 600 downloads. You probably got a high record, regardless of what anybody said. They took the time to leave you feedback.
Right.
So I'm gonna let you scroll up and down on that. That just gives you an example. That's a new song, Rollo featuring Future, called what is it called?
I'm looking
It's
for
called,
what it said. I see
hold
the
on.
email.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's called Dog Food. They got a new record that they just dropped yesterday, all right? So it's hot, but then you can actually see the DJs, what city, what state, what country they're from, what they rated it, and the actual feedback on the record. And that's for everybody to see.
Right.
You feel me? So if I see 100 DJs say that's a high record, as a DJ, I probably need to have that in my crates.
Yeah.
And I may need to try it. You
Yeah.
feel me? So
Yeah.
it's an interactive, it's a community. And like I said, we've been in business for a long time, and we feel like we're just getting started. Last thing, we just announced a month ago that we launched VirDiKo Latino. So
I saw that.
So we're servicing Latino music, and then the first quarter of next year, we're going to be announcing and moving forward with VirDiKo Gospel. So that's a big market that we're going to get involved in, this gospel music.
Good
But
deal.
we're real proud about the Latino side of it, and got DJ Ray and my man Juan that's working real close with us to get those moving. So anyway, thank you for having me, bro.
That's a bet. You know what I'm saying? We got about 15 minutes. We're going to play a couple more songs, and we come back, we're going to wrap this thing up. TrillionWatts, hold up.
Very innovative.
Can't talk enough.
Very innovative.
So that was what I was going to ask. Do you cater to all genders of music?
Yeah, right now.